Okay. So today and tomorrow we'll be dealing in 2 days. Okay. This part. So firstly, everyone done the registration? That's important. Has everyone done the registration? If not, kindly do it immediately, first week without any charges. Select the elective properly, rural, HR, IT, central and risk. Select it properly, those who have not selected up till now. Okay? Select the elective properly because elective will decide, it's one of the main papers. Okay? Yeah. So select it properly. Seats are not showing. Yeah, that is a problem. Many a times it becomes so full immediately. Yeah, this happens because those who are in main areas, I'll tell you, main city areas, everyone tries to cover it as fast as possible, so seats are not available many times. So rural, HR, IT, central and risk, I would again tell you, HR, IT and central are theory based. Rural and risk, some problems are there. Okay, numericals are there. Yeah. Okay, chalo. Let's move on. Let's start with the topic frequency. See here, frequency means what? What is the frequency of trains coming in your city? What is the frequency of trains coming in your city, your station? What is the frequency of trains coming in Mumbai? Let's say CST. Say, CST. Anyone from Mumbai? From CST, local trains. Every half a minute, we get a new train, right? Local train. So frequency means what? Frequency means it is a value of variable, discrete or continuous. Now remember, it is either discrete or continuous. Discrete means what? Separate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all discrete. Means here, I'll write it over here. 1, 2, 3. These are all discrete. Discrete means what? Which I can separate from the other. Okay. For example, if I take sand, okay, sand, I can separate each particle of sand from the other. That is discrete. Okay. But second is continuous. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, something like this. 3 to 4, or I can take it anything. It can go on. 1 to 5, 5 to 10, something like that. Okay. So this is continuous. Continuous means what? It's in a series. Okay. For example, can you separate water from each other, water molecules from each other? Not possible. So these are continuous. You can't separate them. Whereas sand, you can definitely separate. Grains, all the grains in which we eat, yeah, that jawar, discrete or continuous. Height, weight, income, etc. occur twice the value is termed as frequency of that value. Means what? What does this mean? It means that, let's see this. Let me write it over here. Keep it simple. Suppose if these are the numbers 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 1. Okay. So if these are the numbers, so what if I say what is the frequency of 1? Frequency of 1 is 1, 2, 3. So frequency of 1 is 3. Suppose if I say what is the frequency of, let me write it 2 over here. Okay. And let me write it 2 again, 2 again, and 3 over here. So if I ask you what is the frequency of 2 now, who can tell me? What is the frequency of 2 now? 2. No, this previous intro classes, that was just the basics. If you want, you can refer to it. Not an issue. What is the frequency of 2 over here? It is 4. What is the frequency of 3 over here? What is the frequency of 3 over here? 3 now. Frequency of 3 is 1 and 2, right? Frequency of 3 is 2. So what does it mean? How many times something is occurring? Okay, that is known as frequency. Got it? The way of representing data in form of a table consisting of values of variable with a corresponding frequencies is known as frequency distribution. Means what? Way of representing the data in form of table. Suppose if I want to represent this in form of table, then it will be called as frequency distribution. Means what? Suppose if I want to represent this as a frequency distribution table, okay, how will I represent it? Okay, let me show you. The same data we'll see. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this one only. See this. Suppose if I want to represent this, what will I write? I'll write the item numbers. Okay. So 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is not there, 5 is there. Okay. These are the 5 elements which we have. So what we'll write? We'll write elements, and second we write frequency. Okay. Frequency. So if I write this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what is the frequency of 1? Frequency of 1 was what? 3, right? 3. Frequency of 2 was 4. Frequency of 3 was 2. Frequency of 4 was 0. And frequency of 5 was 1. Only 1, right? So this is known as frequency distribution table. Okay, see this. The way of representing data in form of a table consisting of values of variables with the corresponding frequencies is called as frequency distribution. So this is known as frequency distribution table or frequency distribution. Okay, class boundaries. Now there are two types of class boundaries. Okay, one is inclusive and second is exclusive. There are two types. Okay, inclusive class boundaries can be converted into exclusive class boundaries, and the new class intervals are called as class boundaries. Okay, means inclusive classes converted to exclusive classes. So inclusive to exclusive. Now first you need to understand what is inclusive and what is exclusive. That is what we need to understand. Okay, now I'll give a trick to you. Okay, one trick will be there where you'll get confused. Even your book has got confused. I'll tell you. Even your book has got confused. I'll tell you how. Let me show you. Take this. Inclusive and exclusive. Okay, these are the two classes. Okay, let me write it over here. Inclusive and exclusive. Okay, here. Inclusive. No, I won't write the name first. Okay. This is a trick for all of us. So let's see the trick. Okay. Suppose if I write it this way, see this 5 to 9, 10 to 14. Now let me see. See this 5 to 9, 10 to 14. Then what? 9, 10, 14. 15, 5, 9, 10, 10 to 14. Then 15 to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. Then 20 to 24. Okay. Now, this is one. And second one I'll write, that is, let's say 5.5. Okay. Let me see if it is written over here. See this. It's written over here. So, suppose if I write it like this, 4 point, what will I do? I'll just add, subtract 0.5 over here and add 0.5 over here. So it is 4.5 to 9.5. Look at this. 4.5 added plus 0.5 and here subtract 0.5 minus 0.5. Okay, this is what is done. Okay, everyone? Yeah. Today is the first class. Yes, today is the first class. Everyone. Okay, so 4.5 to 9.5. And second part now, again over here, 10 minus 0.5, so 9.5. And here 14 plus 0.5, so 14.5. Next, this is what 15. So 15 minus this, so 14.5 is here. Whatever is closing over here, it is coming as opening over here. Similarly over here, 14.5, sorry, 14.5 to 19.5. Okay, and so on and so forth. Now you tell me, this one, this above one, is inclusive. See here, I'll give you two options now. One, it is inclusive, and second is exclusive. What does your logic say? Logic, exclusive. Okay. So what does your logic say? Is this inclusive or is this exclusive? First one, who can tell me? Is this inclusive or is this exclusive? Right? First one is, many of you have said exclusive. First one is exclusive, right? Right? All of you have said the same thing. First one is exclusive, right? I'll tell you, even your book has said the same thing. I'll tell you how. In one of the questions, now if you see the questions, we'll be doing the questions at the end, some one-liners. Huh? Look at this. Inclusive classes can be converted into exclusive classes, and the new class intervals are called as class boundaries. Okay, new class intervals are called as class boundaries. Now look at the example. The classes 5 to 9, 10 to 14 can be converted to exclusive types. See this, can be converted to exclusive types. Means what are these? What are these? If these can be converted to exclusive, it means these are inclusive. These are inclusive, right? So now understand this point. This logic is correct. This is known as inclusive. Here, always remember, this is known as inclusive. Inclusive, although it doesn't fit to your logic. I'll tell you, you all will question me, sir, how can this be inclusive? It is separating these two, right? So this should be inclusive because it is the boundaries are same over here. But no, in statistics, whatever you see as inclusive over here, this is exclusive. This is exclusive. Remember this. Keep it by heart. Keep it by heart. This is exclusive and this is inclusive. Remember this by heart. Okay. This is, yeah. So second one is exclusive. First one is inclusive. Remember this by heart because I know many of you are not getting. Even I didn't get it. When I read it first time few years back, even I didn't get it. That how can this be? If this is 5 to 9 and 10 to 11, these two are separate terms. These are exclusive terms. These two are separate terms, right? 9 and 10 is totally separate. So this should be exclusive. But no, I read through all the books of statistics, all, not only your CIB book. I read through total CIB, total statistics books, and everywhere I found the same logic. The logic was inclusive means these separate ones, and exclusive means these common boundaries. That's what. That's why CIB is difficult. Of course, they'll be having a logic to this. They will definitely be having a logic to this, but we shouldn't fall into that trap. Okay? Yeah. Everyone, I'll just explain you again because this is a basic and the most basic part. Class boundaries. Inclusive classes can be converted to exclusive classes. So inclusive are converted to exclusive. Okay. So what are inclusive? See this example. 5 to 9, 10 to 14, they are converted to exclusive. So this 5 to 9, 10 to 14 is inclusive. And exclusive means what? What do I do in exclusive? It's very simple. I just take zero point 0.5 on this side, zero point 0.5 on the other side. That's it. These all calculations they have given. It's of no use. Okay. So 10 minus 9, these two. See this. How to get the boundaries of this? Upper boundary of this. Let me show you over here. See this. If I want to convert this inclusive to exclusive, how do I get the boundary? This boundary over here. How did I get this 4.5 and 9.5? What do I do? Firstly, I'll find the upper boundary and lower boundary. Okay? Now let's consider only first this class. Okay, 5 to 9. So 5 to 9, what will I do? 5 to 9. Now look at the upper boundary. Upper. How to find the upper boundary of this? What is the upper boundary? 9. But this is an inclusive. I want to convert this to exclusive. So I'll have to add something over here. So upper boundary is what? What is the next class? 10 to 14. So upper boundary of this 9 and lower boundary of this 10. Okay. Upper boundary, look at this. Upper boundary of this 9, lower boundary of this 10, subtract it and divide it by 2. So 10 minus 9. So it becomes 10 minus 9. Lower boundary of the next element, upper boundary of the first element, the whole upon 2. So that becomes what? 0.5. Now what do I do? This 0.5, I'll add it to the first boundary. So it becomes 9.5 over here. And same 0.5, I'll subtract it from the first boundary. So it becomes 4.5. Okay. So this is for the first. Similarly, second one, 10 to 14. So 15 minus 14, that is 1 upon 2. So 0.5. So 0.5 means 14.5 over here and subtract 9.5 over here. So now you got it. 4.5, 9.5, 9.5, 14.5, 14.5, same 14.5 and then 19.5. Instead of doing all these long calculations, just do one thing which I'll tell you. Subtract 0.5 from here, add 0.5 to here. That's it. All these calculations will lead to the same answer. 5 minus 0.5, 9 plus 0.5. 10 minus 0.5, 14 plus 0.5. That's it. So inclusive gets converted to exclusive. Always remember the numbers which are separated are inclusive and numbers which are common are exclusive. Okay. Next one. Open-end class interval. Okay. Always AI have 0.5 only. Everything. Here in CAIIB, you remember 0.5 only. Don't remember anything else. Nothing is required for you. Okay. Because all the classes which you have are continuous. Suppose if one class ends at 9, other will start at 10. So that's why you'll always have 0.5 only, Sujata. Correct? Open-ended class interval. In open-ended class interval, either the lower limit of the first class or the upper limit of the last class or both are missing. Means what? Lower end of the first class. Now look at this. Lower end of the first class. Now let's see this point over here. What is the use of all this studying this, man? See here, I'll tell you. Main use is marks. Okay, marks in exam. That is your prime target. Okay. Second use, once you complete CIB, if you go to some other statistical department or in the HO, you go for working, there you'll use everything over here. Okay, but in branch banking, zero use, zero, frankly zero use. Okay, okay, move on. So open-ended class interval. In open-ended class interval, either the lower limit of the first or the upper limit of the last are missing, or both are missing. So here, look at this over here. First class is what? 10. This is class number 1. This is class number 2. Class number 3. Class number 4. And this is my last class, number 5. Last. Okay. And this is my first. Right? First. So 10 to 20. 20 to 30. 30. This is 30 to 40. But what about 10? From where do I get 10? So below 10. So either the lower limit of the first class or the upper limit of the last class above 40. So both are missing over here or both. So this is known as open-end class interval. So in exam, if it comes for 1 mark, what is open-end class interval? It means that first the class number 1 lower limit should be missing, or class number last upper end should be missing, or both should be missing. Okay, then it's called as open end class interval. Okay, now let me ask you, suppose if I write this 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and 30 to infinity or infinite. Okay, infinite. Now, is this open end class interval or lower end closed end class interval? Is this open end class interval or closed end? Hmm? Why open end? Because which is opening, which is missing? Which is missing? First or last? First or last? Which is missing over here? Last, right? Last is no, it is open end. Last is infinite. Last is missing, isn't it? 30 to infinite, that is missing. That's why, correct. So this is open end because last one is missing. If I make this again over here and I write infinite, means infinite to night to 10. So then also it becomes open end only. So either first or last or both, they should be missing. Relative frequency. Now this term relative frequency means what? It's a formula actually. Okay, this relative frequency formula means it is a relation between various frequencies. So how to find that? Okay, let's see this. Relative frequency is the formula over here is given frequency upon it should be total frequency. Okay, relative given frequency upon total frequency means what? Total frequency. Okay, given frequency upon total frequency. Of course, if you want to find it in percentage, then multiply by 100. Okay, so that multiplying by 100 can be done or cannot be done. It's okay. So given frequency upon total frequency, that is known as relative frequency. Okay, now let me ask you, let's go back to our first table, this table. What is the relative frequency of 3? What is the relative frequency of 3? So what is the answer? Relative frequency 3, I'll write. Relative 3 equals to, what is the frequency of 3? 2. Okay, 2 upon, what is the total frequency? Who can give me the total frequency? 4 plus 3, 7 plus 2, 9 plus 1, 10, right? So 10. So 1 upon 5. So I can write it what? 0.2, 0.2, right? So relative frequency of 3 is, everyone getting this? Yeah. Relative frequency of 3 is 0.2, right? 1/5. Got it? No, why don't do 1/5 also, because what do? We make simple things harder. You do 2 upon 10 divided by 1 upon 5 and then do it 0.2. Instead of doing that, just remove the 0 and you get 0.2 over there, isn't it? Got it? Now tell me, what is the relative frequency of 2 over here? 2. Relative frequency of 2. 2. What is the relative frequency of 2? This one. So it is now, don't write anything. You can directly answer it. What is the relative frequency of 2 over here now? 1. How come 1? Somendra, it shouldn't be 1. It should be 0.4, isn't it? 4 divided by 10. 4 given frequency upon total frequency. 4 upon 10. So it is 0.4, isn't it? What is the relative frequency of 4 over here? Relative frequency of 4 over here. 0. Because 0 upon 10 is 0, right? So relative frequency of 4 is 0, obviously, isn't it? Got it, everyone? So relative frequency means, relative means total given frequency upon total frequency. Into 100 if you want, you can do it, otherwise forget it. Percentage frequency. So percentage frequency means class frequency upon total frequency into 100. So class frequency. Again, class frequency means what? What is the class? Again, here, many a times, these two will be same. If I have discrete classes, there are two types of classes, right? Discrete and continuous. Discrete and continuous. In above question, the table which we saw over here, these are all discrete classes. See this, discrete elements. But if I write these classes like this, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, okay? And then I write the frequencies over here, frequencies. And these are classes. So these are called as continuous classes. Continuous means I am having something in between. 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, both are common. So that becomes continuous. So, to this, yeah. Percentage class equals to class frequency or continuous, I'll write it, continuous. So percentage frequency equals to class frequency upon total frequency into 100. Tomorrow we'll be solving the numericals on all these, okay? Frequency density. So frequency density means what? Class frequency upon width of the class. Now what is this width? Width of the class means what? Okay, we'll be solving this problem now. Okay, one problem we'll be solving on this. Only remember the formula. Class frequency, whatever that class's frequency is, divided by width of the class. Let's see. Frequency distribution. Okay, this will do it further. Let me solve one thing first. Look at this. Width, I told you one number, right? Width. So now we have to find out the width. See this question. The data of some workers' salaries are given as 2300, 2400, blah, 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 blah. Some numbers are given. Okay. How many are there? 4, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 4, 13. 13 numbers are given. If the desired number of class intervals are 10, then class width is. Now, what is width? This word came width. That's why I'm explaining you this. Class width means what? Okay. Width means what? From here. How do you write the class? 1 to 2. Or I can have a separate class, other class also. I can have it 1 to 6 or 5. Okay. So if I want a width, so what will I do? 2 minus 1. So that is 1. 1 is my width over here. 5 minus 1, that is 4. 4 is my width over here. Width means what? Starting from where, ending where, and the difference of that. That is called as width. So how to find out the width? This question will definitely be there for 1 mark. Okay. Definitely these questions will come for 1 mark. Let's solve this. We have to find the class width. How to find the class width? It's very simple. Get the minimum number over here. Minimum number is what? Everyone, minimum. Minimum equals to, what is minimum over here? Who can give me? All confusing numbers. 23, 24, 25, 21, 20, 20, 23, 28, 30, 23, 27, 24, 25. Okay, so minimum number is what? Everyone. Right? 20, so 2000. Okay. Maximum number? Max. What is maximum number? Everyone. Max is max. Max is 3000, right? So 3000. So I want width now. Width means what? Width. Upper end means maximum. Maximum minus minimum divided by number of intervals. Number of intervals. Okay. Now it's simple. 3000 minus 2000 upon what is the number of intervals required? 10. So 10. So answer is what? 100, right? 1000 upon 10, right? 1000 upon 10. So it becomes what? 100, right? So this is my width. What does it mean? This is my width means what? What is the meaning of this? You must understand that first. What is the width? Width means like this. Okay, let me come to this again. See here. What I require, every time I require some new slide to be made because of explaining part. Okay, let me do it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, look at this. Suppose if I have to write this frequency distribution table. Okay, I have to write frequency distribution table. So I'll write class over here, class or elements. We can write anything. See here, if it is discrete, then I can write elements. If it's continuous, I can write class. Okay. So class, and second I'll write frequency. Frequency. Now you tell me what should be my starting point and what should be my other points as such. Here, 2000 is my starting point. Minimum is my starting point. So 2000 I'll start over here. 2000. From 2000, next number will be what? Who can give me the next number over here? Okay. The next number over here will be, okay, I'll write the end number also. Let's write this 3000 over here, end. And this is something over here. So 2000 to first number is what? 2000 to, who can give me? 2100. How did you come to 2100? Everyone is answering me 2100, but how? How did you come to this number of time? Why not 2200? Why not 2200? Why only 2100? I'll write 2200. Who can question me? Why not 2200? Why 100? Why do I add 100 only? 100 is the width. Correct. Now, this is important. This is what you need to understand. Everyone, you must get this in your mind very clearly. Okay? That's why I'm coming to this point. You need to understand first and then write. See this. What is the width? 100. So width is 100, so I'll take 100 plus. But why did I take the width as 100? Because I wanted the class interval as 10. Suppose if my class interval is 5, then what happens? Then it will be what? 200. So it will be 2200 over here. Similarly, now I'll go on 2100 to 22. Now that is easy. Now you go on up to here and it is 2900 to 3000, right? So frequency distribution will be what? From 2000 to 2100 if I want it. Where was it? Yeah, over here only. From 2000 to 2100. Then what should I take? Okay. Now again you will get confused over here. 2000 to 2100 and 2100 again. So what do I take? Do I take 2100? Suppose if I am getting 2100. So do I take 2100 over here or here? Now that is the point. Now remember, whenever we say up to 2100, it means this number is excluded. Whenever you start from some number, that number is included. Okay. So 2000 to 2100 will not include 2100. It will include only 2000. 2001, 2, and what? That much only. Two are there, and so on and so forth. See this. This will be 2 over here. 2100 will be what? How many are there? 21 to 22. 1. This is 1. This is anyone. Only one? 1, 2, 2, 2. 2100 is only one or what? Is there any 2200? No, nothing. Only one. So 2100 is one only, right? Got it? Yeah, only one. Yeah. Yeah. So now tell me, this is exclusive class or inclusive class? Yeah, this is the question you have asked. But in fact, I'll ask this question. Is this exclusive or inclusive? Now it's something tricky. Now let me see how many of you remember. Is this exclusive or inclusive? Exclusive. Okay. It is exclusive class. It's not inclusive class. Okay. It's not inclusive. Why? Because remember, in inclusive class, your boundaries are separate. 2100 is not same. So boundaries are separate. Always remember, what you feel as inclusive is not inclusive in this statistics. Okay. Got it, everyone? Chalo, move on. So class width done. Okay. I had come to this problem because we were doing some class width and the topic came. Okay. So where were we? This width of the class, right? So frequency density equals to class frequency upon width of the class. Now what do you mean by this again? Frequency density, class frequency upon width of the class. Suppose if I ask you again, same problem I'll ask you now. See this. What is the frequency of this first class? 21. This class if I want. What is my, what frequency? No. What was the question? Frequency is density. What is the density of this class? Frequency density. Okay. So density is what? Suppose if I want to find frequency density over here, density. Okay. Density is what? Simple. Frequency 2 upon this width 100. So it is what? 2%. 2% is the density. Right? 2 upon 100. Similarly for this it is 1%. Right? So density means what? How much you have numbers you have over here upon what is your width. Okay. So that is known as density, frequency density. Okay, got it, everyone? Okay, frequency distribution is of two types. One is discrete, and second is continuous, distinct. Okay, second is continuous. See, this is discrete. 0, 1, 3, 4, anything you give anything. Okay, this is all discrete. Why? Because these are separate. What is continuous then? Look at this. Continuous frequency distribution. Variable takes values which are expressed in class intervals within certain limits. Okay. Now, marks obtained by 20 students in an exam for 50 marks are given below. Convert the data into continuous frequency distribution table. Now you have to convert this. See this. The continuous frequency distribution is itself a problem for you in one mark. Remember this, okay? So this is itself a problem. So now we have to convert this. How to convert this? How to do this? So we have to convert this. Basically, what have we to do? We have to find a continuous distribution table over here. How to find this continuous distribution table? Okay. Yeah. So who can give me now? How to find a continuous distribution we wanted? Continuous. Yeah. What is it? Who can tell me now? Continuous we wanted. Continuous means some sequence should be there. Starting sequence, everything should go on. What do you think should be the answers? What should I start with? 20 students in the exam for 50 marks are given below. Convert the data into continuous. Here, what is this first? Tell me. 18, 23, 28, 29. What is this? Continuous or discrete? Who can tell me? What is this? Continuous or discrete? Firstly, tell me that. Is it continuous or discrete? This is discrete. Why? Because these are separate. Everyone is separate over here, right? So I have to convert this separate into discrete, right? I have to convert this separate into discrete. How do I do this now? How do I do this? Yeah, I have to convert this to this discrete. How do I do this? Now in this case, what happens is there is a something you have to get a class width first. Okay. First get the minimum number. What is the minimum number over here? Anything minimum over here? 18 is the minimum number over here, right? 18. This is the minimum number over here. And what is the maximum number over here? 49. Anything else? 49, 49, 49, 49. Maximum number is 49 and minimum number is 18. Okay. So 50 marks, 20 students. Okay. So whenever we do such thing, always in statistics, try to convert everything in terms of 5. In terms of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, all these things. Why? Either 5 or 10. Try to convert them in round figures. So what happens? It becomes easier for you to calculate. So the intervals also, we'll have to convert it into the terms of 5 only. Now you'll say, sir, why only 5? You can convert it into 10 also. Nobody will question you. Suppose if I convert this from 10 to 20. So how will I do this? Okay. I'll show you one way out. There can be many ways out. Okay. Let me remove this for bring one slide first. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. New slide is there now. Yeah. Take this. How will I convert this? I can convert this in many ways. One way is this. Minimum number is what? 18. So what will I do? I'll start from 15 to 20. Okay. Then next is what? 15 to 20. Next is 20 to 25. See here, we are going in continuous way. Whenever we go for classes, go in continuous way. 25. 25 to 30. 30, what? 25 to 30, na? Yeah. 30 to 35. And so on and so forth. Up to 50. Okay. Up to what? That last one will be what? 45 to 50, isn't it? So only one was remaining, what? 35 to 40. Let me write it now, yeah. As we have done most of this. 40 to 45. Okay. So these are, how many are there? 10 will be there, na? Roughly 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, no, it's from 15. It won't be 10. Okay. It'll be what? 4 and 3, 7. 4 and 3, 7. 7 are there, right? So 7 classes are there. Everyone, the classes are 7 over here. Okay. Daily time, batch time is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. Yeah. So there are 7. Okay. Now come to this. I have done this in 7. Somebody from you can say that why do I need 7? I'll do 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and what? 30 to 40, 40 to 50, or okay, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, or I can do it only 4 also. Nobody can question me. So what will be the frequency in that case? And what is the frequency over here? See this, 15 to 20. How many are there within 15 to 20? One is there. One. Only one, isn't it? Only 18 is there. Nobody else is there within this range, right? So only one, 15 to 20. Similarly in this, 10 to 20, it is only one again. 20 to 25. So 20 to 25 is what? 1. Then which one? 2. This, I'll mark it this way. 1, 1, 2. Then anything else? Anything else over here? No, only 2. Right? Am I right? 20, only 2. So here it will be 2. But what about here? 20 to 30 over here. 20 to 30 is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 are there. Okay. Are you getting this, everyone? There are 9 over here. 9, 9, 9. So here it becomes 9. So now look at this. We won't go on solving all these stupid things. Okay. This you can definitely count it later and do it. Okay. It's not, the video is available to you. You can count it and do it in your books also. Because after all, it's what, just counting what all is there. Okay. So what is the frequency now? Frequency of 15 to 20 is 1. But if I ask you, what is the frequency density over here? Frequency density. Who can tell me the density over here? First density. Who can tell me the density? Who can tell me the density for first? 1 upon? No, 1 upon 5. See here, what is density? Frequency upon the width. 1 upon 5. So it is 1 upon 5 means what? 0.2? Yeah, 0.2. Similarly over here, 0.4. Right? Similarly over here, this is different. See here, width is 10 over here. So 0.1. 0.9. So 90% is this width over here, this density over here. Got it? So this is the way we find out this density also. 20%, correct. 0.2 or 20%, whatever you can write it. If you multiply it by 100, it will be in percentages. Okay? Yeah. Represent the information given below with suitable table. Now we have to represent this with suitable table. We have to draw a table over here. Okay? 1400 candidates were medically examined in the fitness test, out of which 21%, it is 21%, I think so. Let me see. Okay, it is 21%. One sec. %21 only. Following data. Let me see. Yeah, 21%. Correct. It is 21. Let me correct it. Okay. Hold on. Mhm. Yeah. 21%. Okay. Were girls. Okay. 21% were girls. From, where is it? This. Yeah. Obtained by this. Yeah. 21% were girls, of which, from the doctor's report, it was found that 396 males and 104 females were unfit. 40% of the remaining 40% of the remaining males and 60% of the remaining females were in good health. The rest were declared as temporarily unfit. Now what have we to do? We have to write this in data format. Okay. So what is data format? Firstly, tell me how many are there. Total 1400, right? So everything counted, your number should be maximum 1400, not beyond that. Okay. 1400. This is my total number. Okay. So if this is my total number, what have I to do next? 1400 is should be my final figure at any cost. First, let me distribute it between males and females. Okay. Let me see if I am having a slide. Yeah. So this 1400 is my total over here. I'll write over here. Okay. Now what will I do? I'll convert this into, bring this in table. Okay. What, male and female? Okay. Let me write it over here. Okay. Let's solve this immediately because these are all simple problems, male and female. Okay. Now, what is given in that question? 21% were girls, means 21% into 1400. So 1427 is what? Who can do it? Very difficulty in doing the calculations, man, always, isn't it? Calculations we have left long back, isn't it? So what is the answer? Bring the calci now. Everyone bring in the calci. 1400 into 0.21, right? 21%. So it is 294. Okay. Yeah. So where is it? Let me write it. Yeah. So what, 294, na? 294. That was it only, na? This number. 294, right? So how many are males now? Subtracted. 1400 minus 294 minus 1400. So it becomes what? 1106 males over here. One classification you have got it. Okay. Now second part is given what? This is done. This part is here. Cancel this. This is done. From the doctor's report, it was found that 396 males and 104 females were unfit. So write 396. Okay. We'll write what? Firstly, we'll write whatever is given. What is given? Unfit and good health. Let's write unfit first. Unfit. Unfit is what? 396, I think so over here. 396. And second one is what? 396 males and 104 females and 104 over here. These are unfit, right? Then what is given next? After that, these two. Okay, let's cancel this. Whatever you have done, first cancel it. So this is done, cancel. This is done, cancel. Always in statistics, keep the habit of cancelling. Whatever you have done, cancel it fast. Otherwise, what happens? We ponder our minds on this again and again. 40% of the remaining and 60% of the remaining males and 60% of the remaining females were in good health. So out of the remaining also there is a classification. So now remaining, first we'll write remaining. Okay. Remaining is what? 1106 males minus 396 males. Okay. So what is remaining? 1106 minus 396. Do it everyone. 1106 minus 396. Okay. So 1106 minus 396. So I've got it 710. 710. And over here 294 minus 104. That is simple, na? 291, 100. So 190, isn't it? Why do we need calcium every now and then, isn't it? Right? So 190 over here and 710 over here. Right? Now what is given in the question? Out of the remaining, look at this, 40% of the remaining males, so multiply this by 40, okay, were found to be in good health. So what is good health now? So if I want good health, good, okay, so 40%, I'll write it over here, 40% of 710. And what is the next one? How many girls? 60% of this. 60% of 190. So these were good. So equals to what? 40 into 710. Do this. Zero point 0.4 into 710. 0. 0.4 into 710. So what is the answer? 284. Everyone getting this? 284. Correct. Who's this? Nitin. Good one. Okay. 284. So 284 boys are in good health. And what is this? 60%. 0.6 into 190. What is the answer for this? 0.6 into 190. 0.6 into 190. So it is 114. 114. Females are in good health. And what is given now? Look at this. Just cancel this again. Cancel. Cancel. The rest were declared as temporarily unfit. Means what? That Virat Kohli, right? Virat Kohli. Always remember. And that what? That second player, Mumbai player. Who's that Mumbai player? Main captain now. Who's the captain now of this Mumbai Indians? That Sharma, Rohit Sharma, isn't it? Rohit Sharma used to be temporarily unfit, right? Yeah. Do you remember the last phase of last 1 year? 1 year, yeah, Rohit Sharma. Last 1 year. Every time unfit, unfit. Made temporarily unfit. What is this temporarily unfit here? Temporarily unfit. So Rohit Sharma, how many are Rohit Sharma? Remaining 710 minus 284. Now Rohit Sharma has come up again. Okay. So I am also a big fan of that guy. Okay. 710 minus 284. So it is 426. 426 are temporarily unfit. And over here, 190 minus 114. Then what? 80, 76? 76 are temporarily unfit. Okay. Yeah. Unfit. Right. So what does it mean? Nothing. It means nothing. See here. You don't have to think every time. You need not have a meaning for everything. Okay. So remember, this was just a table to be given and it's from your book. So you will definitely get some question like this in exam for at least 2 to 3 marks case study they'll be asking now. Okay. So they can ask you this way also. Got it, everyone? So this is the way we have to solve these frequency distribution tables. We have to, tomorrow again we'll be doing some problems. Okay. Okay. Let me solve some problems over here. The largest and the smallest values of the data are 60 and 40 respectively. If the desired number of classes is 5, class width is, this should be the fastest answer available from your side. Who can give me the fastest answer? Width I want. Width. Width means what? Max minus minimum. Who can give me the fastest answer upon intervals? What is the answer? Immediately. Immediately. Who can give me the answer now? Immediately. Yes. Simple. Right? 4. 60 minus 40. 60 minus 40 upon 5. Such questions if you get in exam, and definitely I'll tell you, you'll get such questions in exam. When you get such questions in exam, these are just the cakewalks, right? The class interval where the upper and the lower limits are also in the class interval are called as what? The class intervals where upper and the lower limits are also in the class interval means they are there in the class interval. So they are called as what? Exclusive, inclusive, discrete, or this continuous. Forget these two, C and D. Only A and B. Exclusive, inclusive. Who can tell me? Right? Right? Exclusive? Yes, everyone. Wait. Everyone. Answer is exclusive. Answer is exclusive. But I'll tell you. No. It's exclusive, na. It should be there. What is this? Let me show you. Say this. 9.5 to 10. No, why 9.5 here? 4.5, right? 4.5 to 9.5. Okay. 9.5 to what? 9 plus 5? 14.5, right? 14.5. So these are all the classes, right? The upper and the lower limits over here are in the class as such, right? So if they are in the class, then what does it mean? It should be exclusive or inclusive. In the book, it's given as inclusive. In the book, it's given as inclusive, right? But the real answer is exclusive. Tomorrow I'll stop because I was thinking over it. I have checked with the book also. In the book, it's given as inclusive. In the book, it's given as inclusive. But I have searched with various books as such, other books. Everywhere it said exclusive. Only in your CAIIB book, new book, they have given this as inclusive. Tomorrow we'll solve this again. Okay. So we'll stop over here today because there are only 4-5 questions for today. These were the 3-4 questions which were remaining for today, right? Now, guys, everyone, we'll stop over here now. But remember, those who are watching on YouTube, this is my last class on YouTube. Okay, those who are watching on YouTube, kindly join the batches ASAP. Okay, because today is the first batch we just started, and we have started with the regular portion. Okay, how to join the batch? Okay, everyone, also those who are in the batch, kindly subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. Okay, kindly subscribe this. Okay, this is a new batch of ABM started today itself. Subscribe, click on the bell icon. Those who are in the classes, okay, and also on YouTube, you should also do that. Now, specifically for those who are watching on YouTube, today is the last class on YouTube. Okay, those who are watching on YouTube, kindly understand this is the last class and how to join the class, the batch. Okay, click on go to Adda 24/7, click on JIB and CIB, click on CIB 23. See this CIB 23, you'll see the batches. Okay, click on this batch, English batch. Okay, you'll see the details over here of the batch. All the details, what are the timings, what are the dates, what are the study plans, everything you'll get it over here. Okay, now look at the fees part also. Mainly remember, it's a two-way interactive class, so you can definitely ask the questions there and then itself. Recorded sessions are available. Okay, so click on more offers, put the code Y432, click on apply. Okay, look at this, 80% off you're getting. 23,999 reduces to 4,799. In fact, you can go for Mahapacks. Here, Mahapacks validity is 6 months. This is an investment. In Mahapack, I would suggest go for Mahapack. In Mahapack, what are you getting? You are getting 15 plus batches per subject. Okay, those who are in the class also, those who have joined the class, you can join the Mahapacks. You have a separate discount scheme going on for Mahapacks if you want to just upgrade it. Okay, I'll give you these numbers also. If you want, you can definitely contact them. Okay, click on CIB ka Mahapack. Then in the Mahapack, you'll get the details over here. 15 plus batches for all CIB. Then mock tests are there. Question ebooks are there. Everything is available. Okay. Now, let me show you the again offers. More offers. Put the code Y432. Never forget this code Y432. Okay. Oh, internet problem. Okay. Y432. Y432. Click on apply. Again, see 80% off. 34,999 reduces to 6,999. And validity is 12 months. So definitely go for it. Okay. So everyone should join the classes immediately. Has CIB? Yeah. Mahapack is there for CIB also. Okay. I'll give you the link also tomorrow. Those who want to join Mahapack, I'll give you the link. Yeah. Elective, HRM elective is covered in that Mahapack. Okay. In Mahapack, HRM elective is covered. Yeah. So bye from my side, everyone. Those who are watching on YouTube, kindly join the batch immediately. And those who want to upgrade in the batch, okay, I'll give you the link. Not an issue. Okay, you can just click on that link tomorrow, and you can join the Mahapack. Okay, chalo, bye everyone.